During the weekly wrap-up, the intern final part. The next morning, the HR manager called me in. Diana, given the severity of the policy violation, the firm has decided to temporarily suspend your operational authority. The HR manager, Brenda, was in her late 40s and we'd always been on good terms. Now, she wouldn't even meet my eyes. Nate feels it's best if you step back from active accounts this week to reflect. You'll be handing over your current projects for the transition. Handing them over to whom? Madison. I arched an eyebrow. To an intern? Nate says Madison has shown extraordinary integrity and a keen eye for oversight. The board, well, Nate, is fast-tracking her to operations manager to help shoulder your workload. Fast-tracked. I see. She used my corpse as a ladder to a management title. A hell of a trade for 90 days of work. Understood. I went back to my office. Madison was already there, sitting at a makeshift desk they'd squeezed in next to mine. She was wearing a sharp power suit, her hair slicked back into a tight bun. She looked the part, I'll give her that. Diana, she said, dropping the Ms. Mercer. Her tone held zero respect. Nate wants me to take over the client files, specifically the Beaumont account. He's coming in Monday, and I need to be lead on the prep. Arthur Beaumont, our biggest client. The man who provided 60% of our annual revenue. I had landed him 2 years ago, specifically because I showed up to our first meeting in that Cullinan. Beaumont was a man of old school tastes. He cared about presentation. He'd run his hand over the leather seats and said, Ms. Mercer, a car tells you everything about a person's attention to detail. I think we'll do great things together. Now, Madison wanted him. The files are on the shared drive. Help yourself, I said flatly. I'm sure there are details not in the files, Madison said, leaning in. What are his preferences? What tea does he drink? Any allergies? Golf handicap? I looked at her hungry, desperate face. He drinks Da Hong Pao tea. He's allergic to shellfish. And he loves golf, usually plays at the club in Westchester. I told her the truth. Mostly, he did love that tea. He was allergic to shellfish. But what I didn't mention was that Arthur Beaumont absolutely loathed young people who pretended to know more than they did. He despised performative excellence. Got it, Madison scribbled in her notebook. Thanks. Oh, and I've given the car keys to old Joe, the driver. Nate said from now on, that car is strictly for VIPs like Beaumont. It stays locked in the garage otherwise. Sounds like a plan. That afternoon, I drove to the Rolls-Royce dealership. Ms. Mercer, good to see you. The service manager greeted me warmly. Everything okay with the Cullinan? It's fine, I said, pulling a spare key from my purse. I need a full diagnostic run remotely, and I want to upgrade the GPS and anti-theft software, specifically the remote kill switch. Of course. Did you bring the vehicle in? No, I smiled. But someone will be bringing it in soon. Very soon. The manager looked confused but nodded professionally. Whatever you need. The car is in your name, Ms. Mercer. We only take orders from you. I walked out of the dealership into a gray, overcast afternoon. I took an Uber back to the office. As we pulled up to the curb, I saw the Cullinan gliding out of the garage. Old Joe was driving. Madison was in the passenger seat, chatting animatedly. In the back, Nate was leaning against the headrest with his eyes closed, looking every bit the high-powered executive. They were off to a lunch meeting with a new prospect. The window rolled down as they got stuck at the red light next to me. Madison saw me standing on the sidewalk, waiting for my ride. She leaned out, a smirk plastered on her face. Hey!